going to show you how to screw a ski rack onto your wall. You're going to need a couple things. First thing you're going to need is a ski rack, such as this one. Next thing you're going to need is a drill or a screwdriver, preferably a power drill. You'll need a Phillips point like that, 2 drill bits, one little one less little one, you'll need the drywall anchors, which are included, and the screw to go into the anchor. You'll also need a level, preferably a bubble level. And lastly, a mallet or a hammer of some kind. First thing you want to do is put the small drill bit in your drill. Make sure it's in nice and tight. Then take your ski rack, figure out where you want it to be on your wall. I'm going to say somewhere around here. Place your ski rack on the wall like so. Then put the level under the flat edge. You want to be certain that the ski rack is level, and the only way to do that is to make sure that that bubble is in between the black lines. If it's not level. That's level. This next step is a lot easier if you have a friend. If you don't, you can still do it yourself. The next step is to take the small drill bit and drill through the pilot holes that are in the ski rack already. There's a total of 6 holes in the ski rack, but for the purposes of this video, we'll only be drilling 3. Once you have your pilot holes drilled, then you want to switch to the next size bit. This bit drills the pilot holes for the anchors. It's important when drilling into drywall that you not have any resistance once you go through the drywall itself. If you feel any resistance or start to see wood splinters or little pieces of wood coming out of the drill bit, stop drilling, because you will not need an anchor there because there's wood behind the wall. Now that you've got your pilot holes drilled, it's time to install your anchors. So grab your trusty mallet and a few anchors. If, like here, some insulation came out, just remove it from the hole and discard it appropriately. Adding the anchors is quite simple. You just insert them in the hole and then pound them flush. Now that your anchors are installed, reinstall the Phillips head drill bit on your drill. Take your ski rack and start some of the screws into the pilot holes. A simple hand rotation will be sufficient to make sure that the screw bites into the wood and stays there. Once you've started 2 of the screws into the pilot holes, you want to drive them in with the drill and make sure that they poke out just slightly from the back. You barely want any of it visible, just enough that you can feel it. This allows us to line it up with the anchors that we installed earlier. You then take the rack and line up the protruding screws with the corresponding anchors which we installed earlier. Once you have the anchors lined up, just drive them home. Now that's just 2 screws, but once you go around and do all 6, you'll have a very strong ski rack. Enjoy.